All right. So let's pick off from this story, right? Following the bachelor's degree, right? So I'm from the DMV. For some of y'all who don't know, it is DC, Maryland, and Virginia. All right, don't forget it. So yeah, I'm in DMV, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to take a leap of faith. I'm about to hop on this plane, and I'm about to go to GDC, the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, and I'm gonna give myself a career opportunity. Boom, hopped on the plane, landed, and my cousin picked me up, and he was living in San Leandro, so I was kicking it at his crib, crashing there while I went to the event. I have my business cards, I have my resume, I have my website, I have my portfolio demo reel, which is the most important thing, and I had that lovely bachelor's degree. Yeah, I was ready. Boom, I'm at the career fair. Boom, I'm going left and right, going to different companies. Yo, here's my portfolio. I work hard, I'm passion driven. I'll work for free as an intern just to get experience. That's all I did at GDC. That's all I did. They told me, oh, okay, your work is not bad, all right. Your demo reel needs work, your portfolio needs work. And I'm like, okay, but what's up? I got the degree. Isn't I my ticket in, right? 4 years of college and sacrifices and all this money, didn't I pay the price? Right? No, that wasn't the case. My cousin, he told me, he said, all right, man, you apply for all these jobs. He said, why don't you stay out here? He said, if you get an interview and you go back to DMV, then what's going to happen? So I said, you right. I stayed in Cali with my cousin in San Leandro. And I commuted to San Francisco on a train, about 30-minute ride, to go to networking events and stuff like that. And I enjoyed my life a bit out there. I got to see things around Cali. I got to get those awesome skates up there from my homie. But I was out there for one reason. I was out there for a career opportunity, and that wasn't popping up. So I started emailing these companies, and what I got was emails back like, oh, hey, thank you for applying for this position, but unfortunately, we chose someone else who was better suited for the position. So I'm like, what you mean? And I'm asking people, I'm asking these companies, why am I not getting an opportunity? And they're like, oh, you don't have enough experience, and your demo reel needs work. People who are watching right now, if you're a college graduate, I know you heard that. Some of you've heard that before. Oh, you don't have enough experience. And you're like, what? I done went to school for 4 years and bust my behind to get this paper so y'all could tell me that I need to get experience? But how do you get that? I'm going to tell you how. Either your portfolio is super sick, or somebody that's on the inside that'll get you in. A lot of people have gotten opportunities because of that. I didn't know anybody in the industry, one. And two, my demo reel, oh man, it needed work. It definitely needed work, but and they would call what it's called student work. It was a student demo reel. It wasn't a industry level demo reel. So I was like, man. I just felt I was in a real low moment because I felt like I was begging these companies for an opportunity. I was on my knees, please, give me an oppo, please. After staying 6 months in Cali and didn't get anything, my cousin wanted to move somewhere in the boonies, and it was for train and bus, it was 3 hours from San Francisco, and I was like, oh man, this ain't gonna work out. So what did I do? I said, maybe I gotta regroup. So I ended up getting on the plane and flying back to the DMV. And I said, all right, I'm gonna regroup and start over. I got a job teaching kids game design, and I got a second job, full-time job, flipping mattresses on the back of tractor trailers, which is pretty much like FedEx, but mattresses. And I hated that job. But I did what I had to do, because I was like, all right, obviously I have to make a better demo reel. So I'm going to come home from work and work on this demo reel as much as I can with as much as energy I have left over. Following that, My homie, David Wayne, hit me up. He said that he has a web development job that I could do because he knew I had a little web development experience. And he said that maybe the manager there will let me do animation. I spoke to the manager. The manager was really hyped about me doing animation. So he said they'll bring me on doing a little web development and then I'll do animation for the company. So I moved to New York, got everything in my car and drove the Batmobile to New York. I did web development for the company, and that the manager there, he completely cut out the whole animation deal. And then he wanted me to speed up and get better in web development. And that's not what I went to school for. So I wasn't that good as the other guys. And he would talk down on me, and I wasn't having that. I was like, dude, I'm gonna perform the best I can, but you ain't gonna talk down on me. He didn't like that, so he laid me off. So after he laid me off, I was like, dang, what am I gonna do, God? What am I gonna do? I was like, man, this sucks. That's a stream of income cut off. Now I'm in New York. And I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna hold on my faith in you, God. And I'm gonna work on my animation demo reel, my portfolio. And I'm just gonna move forward with that. And that's what I did. I had a little money left over. And so what happened was that I went to Massachusetts to visit some friends out there. They was like, yo, come visit us out here. And I never been to Massachusetts, so I was like, all right, bet, why not? They introduced me to this guy that had the same first name as me. They was like, yo, Edwin, meet Edwin. Edwin has a cousin in the industry. He introduced me to his cousin. I was in New York at the time, right? And his cousin hit me up. He was like, yo, man, we got an event tomorrow. You can meet the art directors and everything, and maybe you could get in that way. I can introduce you to them, like give you a good word. I instantly went on megabus.com. I ordered my megabus ticket, and I caught my bus from New York to Boston, Massachusetts, and made sure that I was out there that next morning for that event. Went to the event, met the art directors, got introduced by the homie, my friend's cousin. And then next thing you know, I got my first gig in the industry, baby. So I was like, all right, cool, man. This is awesome. I'm new chapter into my life. I'm moving to Massachusetts. I'm gonna be working out here in the industry, and everything was going great, man. And I got to wear a mocap suit. I went on a nice little vacation because I had a good income at the time. And, I went to this Color Me Rad race. I was doing all type of great stuff, man. So anyway, my birthday comes up and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to work on my birthday. I'm gonna do a little bit of hours, and I'm gonna go enjoy my B-Day. Get to my desk on my birthday, right? And I'm looking at this email and I'm like, yo, what's this email say? And then this is the part where I have to cut the video. So if you like what you saw, and if you dig in the vibes, hit that like button down there. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so you can keep up with my journey and be a part of this journey and hear the story of this guy, the black game developer, entrepreneur, how I got to where I am right now and where I'm going. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace, love, and blessings. I'm out.